Good evening, Veena Nair. You are appearing for PO or clerical level?
Sir, I'm appearing for PU.
Acha, your interviews tomorrow?
Yes, sir. It's tomorrow.
Which place?
Sir, Kerala, Trivandrum.
Trivandrum. Good. Veena Nair, can you please tell me briefly about yourself? I must have heard about you, but still, please tell me.
Yes, sir. Myself, Veena Vikraman Nair. I hail from Mangalapuram, a small town at the Trivandrum district of Kerala. I have completed my post-graduation in physics from the University of Kerala. I pursued my graduation in physics from Sri Narayana Guru College of Advanced Studies, Trivandrum, and my post-graduation in physics from T.K. Madhava Memorial College, Alapura. And my hobbies are reading books, listening to music, and dance. Also, cooking. I have been a trained dancer for almost 10 years, and I have got good interpersonal skills and quick learning ability, which I believe will help me perform well in my job role here. And also, I have got the ability
Yeah,
to be
hello?
confident and face
Mm,
challenges. Yes, sir.
yeah. Now, I'm sorry, I missed you. What is the degree you said?
Sir, it's M.Sc in physics.
Oh, yeah, you told me. You told me. Very good. M.Sc in physics. Good. What is your father?
So my father, he was working in the UAE, but currently he's settled here in Kerala.
Acha, acha. Good. What was he in UAE?
He was having a business there. He was having a ceramic shop there.
Good. Now, who is a non-resident?
Sir, a non-resident is a person who is not residing in India, but an Indian citizen.
Now, can you tell me what are the types of deposits banks offer for non-residents?
Yes, sir. There are NRE account, that is non-resident external account. Like this type of account, in this type of account, they can send the money from abroad, and it could be maintained here in an Indian bank account. And also there is FCNR account, that is foreign currency non-resident account. And in this type of account, the currency will be maintained in terms of foreign currency. And NRO account, that is non-resident ordinary account, and this type of account, the currency will be maintained in the form of
Hmm.
the Indian currency itself.
Hmm. Now, only thing is, while telling this, you should be able to tell. In NRO, local credits are permissible. In NRE, all the credits must be in terms of foreign currency only. NRO is not eligible for repatriation abroad. NRE is eligible for repatriation abroad. Same thing with FCNRD also. In FCNRD, the deposits are maintained in notional rates. However, the fluctuation risk is avoided in the case of an FCNRD. But in the case of NRE account, the money available is subject to fluctuation in value of Indian rupee. What is the currency of UAE?
So the currency of UAE is dirham.
What is the value of 1 dirham in Indian rupees?
Sir, as of now, I'm not aware of that, but I think it's 10 rupees.
Mhm. 1 minute. Let me
One
check.
dirham is equal to 10 rupees, I guess.
UAE dirham is Indian rupees. How much? 22.64 Indian rupee.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
22 rupees. Roughly, you can say 22, like that. Good. Now, what is the value of $1 to Indian rupee now?
Sir, sir, is it 64 rupees for
No,
one
no,
US dollar?
no, Baba. That is our, what is that, Canadian dollar.
Okay.
Whereas American dollar value is very high, very much different. Um, uh, Gaurav, what is the value now roughly? Now it is, I'm
Say,
seeing, yeah, now I think I'm seeing on the screen. I got it. I couldn't get it earlier. I got it now. It is
say
now,
83.16
yeah,
US
83,
dollar into Indian rupee.
83. Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
you must be able to say 83 and pound sterling, what is the value of pound sterling? 102, and euro 82 rupees. And 100 Japanese yen is equal to 55.90 rupees. This is what it is. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now let me come to you. We are talking to Nair, Veena Nair. Veena Nair, another interesting question for you. What are the
Yes.
global conflicts going on now? How it will affect our Indian economy?
So the recent global conflict that is going on is the India-Canada issue and the Israel-Palestine war. And this will yeah, actually, in fact, during the G20, India was planning to have some economic ties with Canada, and they in fact started a discussion, but it was Canada who put down the discussion, and they said that they are not going to have any economic tie with India as of now because India was alleged of the death of one of the Khalistani leaders, Mr. Hardeep Singh Nijjar. So they alleged that India was responsible for the death of that person. As of that, the economic ties of Canada and India is a little bit uh, in a uh, way of tension now.
Good.
And
Second.
yes, and coming to the Israel-Palestine war,
Mm.
being the largest importer of crude oil, India imports crude oil from Israel. So the
Huh?
war between India
Hello,
and
hello,
Palestine can.
hello, hello, hello. Are we importing from Israel? Gaurav, you have any idea? I don't think
Iran.
Sir,
so.
I think one of
Iran
the
only.
Sir,
countries.
we are getting weapons from Israel, sir.
Yeah, weapons from Israel, not oil. Oil is coming from Iran, but that Iran has got a soft corner for Hamas. So that is the conflict right now. Correct, correct.
Okay,
Yeah, you have to interpret it that way,
okay, sir.
Nair. Please tell me. Veena Nair.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that
Can
can
I
affect the
add one
crude
more
oil
point in
prices in
this?
India.
Yeah,
Uh, yes, sir. That can affect the crude oil prices in India, which in turn can affect the inflation rate forecast of the RBI.
super, super. That's a good point. Continue.
As of now, the inflation rate is under control when it comes to the Indian economy because it was 7.44 as of July, but now it's 6.83 percentage as of August. So this inflation rate can be affected due to this, and which in turn can affect the lives of the common people as well.
Good. Then any other conflict is going on? I think because of the latest one problem, we have forgotten Russia-Ukraine conflict.
Yes, the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Yes,
So
yes,
you please prepare on that also
yes, sir, sure, sir.
for a real interview. And let me tell you here regarding Israel, Israel is supposed to be strong in terms of a research and development hub. Then they are more strong in terms of defense technology, and India depends on Israel for this. Then
Defense.
industrial manufacturing also, our Israel is on top. Then biotech and natural gas. Acha, natural gas is also there in that country. Apart from that, Israel is famous for diamonds. So diamond trade is also done with that particular country, Israel. Whereas Palestine lives on foreign aid from other countries. There is no currency for that country. And Hamas and Fatah are two rival groups fighting with each other. 90% of the people depend on agriculture. And then, um, yeah. So the standard of living in Palestine is much worse, and people are all in majority of them are considered as refugees. They are staying in say refugee camps. Israel, in order to claim over Jerusalem, has been establishing settlements in Jerusalem with their own people. And to prevent that, Palestine has been taking sufficient frequent steps. The recent one that happened, wherein some Israeli people were killed, became the reason for starting of this. And now both the countries are resorting on extreme measures, which will certainly affect the global economy. And India cannot be an exception to this one. Good. Now, next question. Um,
Sir, I want to add one more point, one more
yeah,
important point in this
yeah,
Indian-Israel, Israel-Palestine conflict,
yeah.
that it will, India is going to make a IMEC corridor, India Middle East Europe corridor. India is going to connect India to Europe via Israel actually.
Oh,
So it will hamper this also.
so
That
this corridor will be affected.
yes, sir.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Gaurav, can you participate once again for some questions to this candidate? And if you are busy afterwards, you can go at any time. Yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, she is going for which position? Clerical or officer, sir?
PO,
PO, na? Okay.
PO and MSc
So,
Physics.
okay. So mostly they can ask questions from like banking background only, because most of the interview they might not be strong in physics.
Yeah.
So I feel the question can be on like banking, day-to-day banking. How will you handle if customer is aggravated? So like this, how will you handle customer complaints?
Mm,
And if you are like these questions might come over there, and since C will be PO and Federal Bank don't post the POs in loan section, so they might not be questioning from that point.
mhm.
So
Good.
I feel most of thing will be from basic banking only, like terms and all.
You want questions on that? You can see it online here. This is the way they have been asking. 1 minute, I'll share them for you. This is how they have been asking the last few days. Are you seeing now on the screen? Gaurav, you are seeing on the screen now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what
Now,
I told you, sir. It will
out
be
of
from basic,
this
basic
you
only.
put two, three questions to this girl.
Uh, like one question I have already put, like how will you handle if any customer is complaining about the services,
Please
or
tell.
he is
Yeah,
angry with the bank?
yeah. Please tell.
How will you handle this situation?
Veena Nair, please answer this
Yes, sir.
question.
Sure, sir. Yeah, so if a customer comes to me being angry with the service rendered by the bank, then definitely I'll ask him to first of all sit down. I'll serve him with a glass of water first, because that's what we have to do first, because we have to make sure that the customer is not disturbed. And then I'll ask him as to what was the issue and why he felt so. And if he tells me what the reason was behind it, then definitely I'll contact. If it is from the side of some other employees in the branch, then definitely I'll call up that person and will try to talk to that person personally and ask him as to why he behaved in that way with the customer, because customers are the backbone of the bank, I believe. So I wanted to make sure that the customers are being satisfied whenever they visit the bank branch. So I will definitely apologize the customer for the inconvenience that has happened from our side, and I will ensure him that better service will be provided for him from now on. This is what I'll do, sir.
Next question.
I would like to make some corrections. Like whenever you are selected as a PO, na, they don't want you to become like a manager. So you are talking, but I think they might be expecting if you can tell them that okay, we would like to know about the reason behind it. If it is regarding in my control, I would like to do it in the system. If not, I would like to take it into the notice of my reporting manager. This is very much important, because
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you are a PO, you are not supposed to call anybody else, because you will be junior most. So
Okay.
you have to show that okay, I am going to follow the leader. Initially, they expect you to follow the leader for a few years. After once you climb up to the manager scale, then you can tell these things very confidently.
Sure,
This
sure.
is my
Veena,
suggestion. I don't know. Maybe
yeah,
sir will
you are
explain
right.
better.
You are right. Veena
Yeah,
Nair,
it's correct.
his point
Yes,
is
sir.
100% correct. You
Yes,
should
sir.
tell
Yes.
I will try to ascertain if it is within my reach, I will solve it. If it is a
Yes,
thing
sir.
which requires approval of my boss, I will take the problem to him and get it done.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay. Now, next question. One more question, Gaurav.
Then they might ask about that. How do you see yourself in federal bank after 5 years?
Good question. Very good question. So, Meena Nair, how do you imagine yourself 5 years from now?
Yes, sir. After 5 years, I would like to see myself as a branch manager in Federal Bank because I'm very well. I'm sure that Federal Bank has got good promotional opportunities. So I'm sure that after 5 years, with my best performance, I'll be able to become the branch manager of the bank.
Okay, good. That's nice only. Now, can you answer this question about digitalization? What are the efforts taken by federal? They are asking this question about
Yes,
digitalization efforts taken by Federal Bank.
yes, sir. So the banking sector in India has been transformed into a digital platform nowadays, and Federal Bank is one of the leading private sector banks, which introduces a lot of digitalized products in front of its customers. So, saying about a very small example, whenever we visit the Federal Bank website, the first thing we can see is the AI chatbot FEDI, which will easily lead us to the needs that we are. Uh, easily lead us to the needs that we are in need of. So likewise, there are a lot of digital products in Federal Bank, and I believe that digitalization is a way as to how banking can be made hassle free to the customers, because before the introduction of digitalization there was a time where people will have to come and wait in the queue for a long time, which would make them feel irritated in fact, and that
Meena,
will also.
Meena Nair, for
Yes,
a
sir.
question like this much of lengthy answer on one point is to be avoided. They
Okay, sir.
would like to know whether you have knowledge about the various digital products. So that has been given in our WhatsApp group, and I am
Yes,
posting
sir.
a video on this also. If you tell us these names, that will do first. Later on,
Okay,
they
sir.
will ask you to explain. So can you tell
Okay.
the names of these apps?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Yes. So coming to the digital products of Federal Bank, it has got the Fed mobile app, which is a mobile banking application of the Federal Bank, where we'll be able to pay bills, do recharges, do
Uh,
transactions, and
eh, eh,
review the.
yeah,
So yes.
this is the mistake I am telling. For this question, there is no need for you to explain about Fed Mobile.
Okay, sir.
Just
So
tell
just the name is.
just the names of various services that are done. If that be
Okay,
the
sir.
case, it is sufficient you speak out Fed Mobile, Fed Mobile Lite, Fed Net, Fed Book, Lotsa, then come to UPI, Fed Mobile Next, NEFT, RTGS, Anywhere
RTGS.
Banking, ECS, Corporate Fed Mobile, Fed Remit. But this we won't be able to remember this many things. But out of them, 5 or 6 items you can tell. You can also tell about Fed loan, Fed car loan, Fed home loan, SMS banking, missed call banking, Fed D, then video KYC, then instant loans, online demat accounting. Only names of these services, if you tell, that is sufficient. Later on,
Okay.
they will ask you, tell us about online demat banking. Tell us about video KYC. Tell us about SMS banking. If they ask, then you can explain about this. Okay,
Okay, sir.
very good. Thank you so much for your interview was good only, but only thing is, again, it depends on luck. If you are lucky, they will get give easy questions. Otherwise, it will be tough. Go through current newspaper today, yesterday, tomorrow's also before going for the interview. Best wishes.
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. How would you rate my
No,
performance?
it is okay. It's nice. Now I will rate it as 9 out of 10 and select you also. Much depends on how others are participating. Okay. How others are answering. You are one among the top 90% candidates. You are one among the, I mean, you are the top, or if I say it this way about, you are one among the top 10 or 20% candidates because of
Thank you,
your
sir.
confidence, and clarity in expression. This is what is needed at the initial stage. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I seek your blessings and prayers.
Yeah,
There,
best.
I would like to share some tips which I found that it was very useful.
Yeah, please tell.
Like generally, what we should do, we should write down what type of questions can be asked in an interview. You can search it over Google. You can take help
No,
of
no,
Sir or
no,
Sir Notes,
Gaurav,
and then
there is no need. There is no need. I have already given them in this 182 pages material that you see on the
yes.
screen.
Yeah, that's correct. But what I am want to say is that like they should write questions in their own handwriting, and they should write it their answers in their own handwriting. Then it will be much better. And before mirror, they should try to answer it at least one or two times so that their confidence will be more. Because
Exactly.
answers
This
will
is a
be
good.
there in those things. But if you write at your own, if you practice on your own, you will be more confident and the level of interview will be easier for you.
This is what it is. Yeah. So,
Okay.
of course, right now we don't have much time. The one thing you can practice is uh, stand before a mirror and speak for different questions that have been asked to different candidates in today's interview as posted in our WhatsApp group. That will do.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Best wishes. Thank you.